What's up, guys? This is Dove Vlog Weekly. This is Chase, our friend Chase.
Hey,
he was not on the last video, but he will be this week and probably on other ones too.
Yeah.
And this week, we were just going to talk about how we all met each other.
I met Chase in 2nd grade. We had, what was it, Miss Smith?
Yeah, Miss Smith.
No, it was Miss Sullivan.
Grade.
It was Miss Sullivan. We had Miss Sullivan's class together, and I met Chase when we were like having playtime one day.
Playtime!
He took my fucking Legos, so I punched him in the face with a handful of Legos.
Did you really?
Yeah, I did.
That actually is not for real.
No, like that's serious. I like hit him in the face with Legos. And then after that, we were like best friends.
Yep. And then also Miss Sullivan had this crazy ass like
tree
house where you could go and have reading time.
Oh, they
did that at Huntington, remember?
They did at Vestavia too.
Yeah.
Are you talking to me?
Am I the only one that went to Huntington?
Yes.
Oh, I'm the only one that went to
Huntington.
Okay.
Anyway, we were up there and I had rented a book about skateboarding from the library. Me and Max sat there for like hours and just read about it and talked about how his older brother Zach was like a skater or whatever. And then we ended up hanging out, and ever since then, like, we've always done shit together.
Oh yeah. Back in like 7th grade, I met Max. I don't really even remember it. I just know that he was there. Me and all my friends were just riding bikes around the neighborhood, and we ran into like my friend's little brother who was with him and his group of friends, and they were in 5th grade. And there was this one kid that was riding his bike, and he thought he was so cool and that he could do tricks on his bike, and he went over a driveway into a ditch trying to like get air. And didn't pull up at all, and just face planted straight in the mud.
Remember after that when he got up and tried to like ride home in shame? Elliot ran over to him and like shoved a fucking broomstick into his rims, and he just like flipped. Oh my god!
Oh my god, that was so funny. But yeah, I forgot that he was even there, and I think I played football, like front yard football with you a couple times at Daniel's house.
Yeah. But
yeah, that's how I met Max.
Well,
God damn it, Tristan!
When I first met Chase, it was in 6th grade at Eccles Middle School.
Yeah.
I walked into 3rd period English, right? Miss Ford?
3rd period.
Yeah, so I walked into 3rd period English, and I walked in there. I didn't hardly know anybody from Riverside. I was just in there. I was kind of scared because a lot of people were from Riverside. And I looked over, and
Riverside's the other middle school. They didn't leave Riverside to come to Eccles. You mean Vestavia?
You're fucking stupid.
Whoa! Who's that down there?
Who was that?
It's Parker!
Whoa!
Okay.
Anyway.
No, let me start over. That was bad.
No, because we're putting that in.
Alright.
Oh!
So Chase was from
Vestavia.
Chase was from Vestavia. I didn't know anybody from Vestavia. All I knew was people from Huntington. I was scared to death. I walked in there in English, and I see this dude right here. He already's got enough facial hair to be like he's 25. So I go into 3rd period. I walk in there. And everybody looks like there's little baby faces. I was like really fat. I walk in there. I had no friends. I see Chase, and he's got like a beard growing, and he's got like arm hair going crazy. And so I was like, okay, Chase. Okay, I went up to him. I was like, hey, what's up, man? And he was like, what's up, dude? So,
that was you.
We both had really high voices.
Tristan looks at me, and he's just like, who's this character? And I'm like, what's up, cuz? And then
What's
Tristan,
that, cuz?
yeah, and then
y'all went and sold meth by the little. Never mind.
Anyways, Tristan had his own little group of friends at that time, and I was big into skating still.
He introduced me to skating.
Yeah, I'd like bring Thrashers and like Trans World skateboard magazines into class every day, and Tristan would be like, "Hey, can I look at that? You know, let me check those out."
I was so excited.
I'd sit there and explain to him like about
that's an ollie. That's a kickflip.
Yeah, like the tricks, the companies, how to skate, you know, all that, and then. I invited him over one day, and I put him a board together. Yeah. And we were bombing some hills.
It was an ugly board. Terrible board.
Piece of crap board. Tristan ate shit for the first time. It was pretty awesome.
It was down that hill at Huntington, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then how'd that happen?
I was going down a huge hill, and then and I couldn't skate, so I was going on the hill, and I was like, yeah! So I finally got to the bottom, and then there's a huge it's either left or right. And so I was like, oh, okay, let's go right. And I tried to lean back and turn, and I just like, and like roll, and
it's pretty cool.
Well, while y'all were tearing it up, I was tearing up the streets of Northwood Lake out here on my ripstick, because ripsticks are better than skateboards.
Ripsticks suck, man. I can't even ride one.
I broke my arm.
I can't even ride.
I got my first concussion on a ripstick.
That was there. That was insane.
Yeah, Chase was there.
That was insane.
I've never ridden one.
When I broke my arm, it was hilarious. We were going down this hill over by the pool, and Luke Luke went down first, and he went down back and forth down the hill and went into the driveway, and I just went straight down after him, and which was a major mistake. And I tried pulling into this driveway, but the problem was I was going downhill and the driveway was uphill, and so right when I hit, I did like a front flip and broke my arm. Snap both arms.
Snap.
Parker said, whoa. Whoa.
Look at him back there.
Parker's high as shit.
You know.
Anyways,
Parker does Xanax, right?
Yeah. He broke his toe, and he took like a Xanax, and I was like,
Is that what it's like?
No, he does it.
He shouldn't.
That's how it's fucked.
Anyways, after that day, that was like 6th grade. Me and Tristan didn't really hang out anymore, and then 8th grade hit, and we had classes together, and then we like became best friends practically. And it was me, him, Brody, Thad, and Gerald, and we all would hang out and do stuff together on the weekends. And now we got some more goons. And I'll let Max explain how I introduced them and all of my friends from Vestavia, how I introduced them to Tristan.
How the fuck am I supposed to do that? How did you do that?
What?
you don't remember how you met me?
Were we at your house, or Chase's house?
We're at Hardy's.
You're a Hardy's, big boy.
Holy shit! Alright.
After County
Oh, okay. So like a year and a half ago, actually.
It wasn't
2 years
that long.
ago.
2 years ago.
2 years ago, I was in 8th. We were all in 8th grade, and Nick was in 10th, and Thad was in 10th.
That's my brother.
Thad's
Right
down
here.
here.
Come on, get up here.
We'll fucking
Come
hide.
here. Come here.
Okay.
Alright, fine. He's
He's like a toy dog.
He's a pussy. Anyways, the game ends, and we all like walked. Me and Chase walked down to Hardy's.
No, it's you and Jake.
Oh,
I rated
me and
Tristan.
Jacob walked down to
Yeah,
Hardy's.
yeah.
And Chase and Thad right down there, and that was when like
We were so sheltered, and then like Riverside kids were like,
Yo, what's up, man?
Hi.
We were like, who?
Dude, that was like the opposite for our grade.
Seriously?
For Eccles and Riverside.
what?
Yeah, like
No.
yeah, Eccles was the bad
No,
school
dude.
that had
No,
like.
last year, well, the year before that, it was Riverside was like
No.
potheads.
Yeah, dude.
No,
all
not for
potheads in
us.
8th grade. We were all potheads in 8th grade. I came in detention. I was like, ah. No, dude. One day I was like at detention, high as shit, and then like I was
It's
in
not good.
detention 2 days later, and I was still fucking high. I was like, I fucking did this 2 days ago.
I got detention for cussing out a Mexican kid.
That was cool.
He cussed
That
out
was
his
cool.
cousin.
I got detention for something. I can't remember.
Tristan's fucking. I said he cussed out his cousin.
I got detention for
Shut the fuck up, Javier.
I got detention for fighting Ben Andrews in 6th grade.
I punched him in the face. That time.
Yeah, you did.
Only because
Tristan
he called me
straight clocked
fat.
him.
I'm not. I'm like a pacifist now. I can't even fight. I don't like to fight.
I got detention in kindergarten for breaking a white girl's tooth with a marker board.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Why would you do that?
I told her not to fuck with my markers, dude.
Not my fucking Crayola, shit.
I got in a fight in 7th grade
With
with this big guy, but he was like skinny and like he was a freaking douchebag. But anyways, we were in PE and he had this basketball and he like kept throwing it and hitting this one of my friends, and so like I said something to him, I can't even remember, and he then threw the basketball at me and hit me in the balls. And like, I got really pissed. And when we went back into the field house, like, I just like got up into his face, and like, people started crowding around, and like, you could hear people saying they ain't gonna do nothing. And then like, right when he said that, I just freaking decked him in the face. And like, I was so surprised, like I didn't know what to do, so I was just like sitting there. And like after that, I broke his glasses, and left him like a scar. and on his eyebrow. And then, but he like right after I did that, I was just like stunned. So he came back and hit me and gave me a scar like in the same exact place, like on my eyebrow. But yeah, that was my only fight. Well, actually in 6th grade, this one guy bit me.
Oh my gosh, Nick, this is weird. You're so nice.
In 6th grade,
and when I was 3 years old, my mother fucking threw me off a desk.
I beat her.
No, but
I got my revenge though. I got my revenge.
in 6th grade, this one guy, I can't even remember what happened, but he bit me in my back.
Bit you?
Bit me. He bit me, and that's exactly how it went down.
Don't stop, Nick.
I'm done.
Back on topic though. Me, Tristan, Thad, and Miss Susan went to Hardee's, and Max and Jacob had walked there, and we walked in, and I was like, oh man, these are my friends, Max and Jacob, and Tristan was like, I didn't know you had other friends. Where are these people from? And I was like, fucking loser. I was like, man, these are like some of my best friends. I went to elementary school with them, and so they sat with us and we were talking. And then Max realized that he played Little League football with Tristan forever ago.
Creamed his ass on a daily basis.
Yeah.
I broke my ankle doing that.
Yeah.
He did.
And then
I was terrible.
He was terrible.
Yeah.
I suck at anything that big.
Max is kind of salty because I was hanging out with Tristan a lot and hadn't really hung out with him in a while.
I really was.
So
How'd
he
you know that? I was salty.
You told me about it. He got kind of salty and was like, "Man, full. Like my old friends left me." For real, he was salty.
Makes me an inside joke with me and Jacob because we watched this video on something on reality TV. It was this black dude getting arrested and he was like, "Man, fuck."
Have y'all seen that video of it was cops and he's like, do you have any narcotics or anything in the vehicle? And he's like, no. I mean, there's a little bit of pot, but I mean, other than that, no. It's like a little bit of pot.
After that 9th grade hit, Max, Tristan had classes together, so Max quit hating on Tristan, and they started hanging out, and we all hooked up and started hanging out on the weekends. Not like that. We all squatted up.
Because he's Scarf Boy.
Scarf Boy?
Anyway, we all started squatting up on the weekends, and then we got Jacob. We got Jacob in on it.
You're making it sound like such dude.
We got Jacob in on it.
Start squatting.
No one's gonna know what the fuck you're saying.
Start squatting, no.
We squat, we run out, we do everything.
That's scary.
That wasn't even funny. Not funny.
Anyways, we let Jacob tag along, hang out.
Then we started doing acting.
Yeah, we started doing acting.
We started doing acting, and we got in the spring show, Anything Goes, which is a terrible show. Anyway, so we met Nick, and Nick is
bad as shit.
That's mean. Nick is beautiful in every way.
I'm beautiful.
You got some crusty feet though, dude.
No matter what they say,
your feet are
words
crusty.
can't bring me down.
Dude, this is like on Chamber of Secrets, that big ogre's feet that came in the bathroom. I swear to God.
That's the first one, you idiot.
Was it?
Stupid!
Damn, it was the first one.
You ain't a Potterhead.
Chamber of Secrets is the big snake. This big serpent.
It's actually a basilisk. Thank you.
Okay, I haven't watched all the Harry Potters in
Anyways,
like 5 years.
Yeah, so I met these guys in theater. I saw Tristan for the first time. Are you okay?
Yeah, you gave me bronchitis.
Give it.
When he auditioned for the play. He sang "Happy Birthday" and it was the worst play I've ever heard.
It was terrible. I didn't know.
The worst audition I'd ever seen.
And so I see Nick in the back, and he's sitting on a couch in the theater room, and he's like,
his singing was pretty bad.
I went there and I was like, "Happy birthday!"
No,
and then Nick was like, and he was like, "This kid better not be in the show, bro."
No, your monologue was good.
I was singing.
Whenever I do my monologue, I always forget my lines. Like I know it, but like for some reason when I get in front, yeah. But yeah, so I don't remember exactly the first time I met Chase.
I don't either.
But I met them and I got to know them in rehearsal, And yeah, so we've been friends ever since.
We've been
I remember during auditions though, you could like, you know, people could sit in there and watch you do your audition, or you could like tell people to get out, you know, and you know, in case you were like nervous. But I single-handedly like picked certain people to leave the room, so like they automatically knew I didn't like them at that moment, and I didn't know Nick, but just something about him, like I felt like Nick was one of those people that would like kind of hurt your feelings and be mean, but I know that he's not anything like that. Anyway, they were like best buds, so I was kind of like, yeah, they don't seem that cool, but yeah. And then but like Chrissy, there's like Chrissy Holcomb.
We're roasting right now. You're roasting everyone.
It was like some people don't like us. No. Okay. Anyway, it was like some of our other best friends, Sydney and Becky. They were in there, and I didn't like them either. There's just something about them maybe don't like them.
Stop talking.
I was like, get out! I don't want you in here. Yeah.
You're roasting everyone.
Shut the fuck up.
End of story. I just like straight roasted everyone and told them to get out, and no one liked me. But now they somewhat like me, so it's okay.
Nah, they still fucking hate you.
Anyway, to conclude this video, this is how we all met.
Are we done?
Yeah, this is how we all met, and yeah, we like it. Follow us on Instagram,
Like,
Twitter,
subscribe.
let us know, comment, concerns, anything like that.
Concern.
We don't care about your concerns. Just tell us stuff that you want us to do.
Please. Goodbye, guys. See you guys later next video.
No.
End it.
Bye, fucktards.